Good morning and welcome back to Jets Driver's Seat. It's been about a week, I think, since my last upload. I was away. Was it a week? No, it was over 2 weeks. Probably 2 weeks since my last up. Was it? I don't know, guys. But it's been a little while. I was away last week. I was in the beautiful state of Washington, not D.C., but the state, hiking some national parks. It was a great time, but unfortunately I did miss the game. It's probably the first Jet game that I saw zero TV of in, I don't know, how old am I? I'm 30. Probably about 13 years that I've seen zero of it. The last one I was doing like I had an SAT prep class or something like that my mom scheduled me for on a Sunday, and I missed Jets versus Texans when Santonio Holmes had the Liz Frank injury. I missed that game completely. I think that's the last one I missed completely. I was able to catch some of it on radio while I was on Mount Rainier, kind of going through it. I think I caught the Mitch Trubisky coming in after Josh Allen's broken nose and converting a 3rd and 20, and it was like, okay, well, I'm not going to let this ruin my trip, and I think I turned it off immediately, which it is what it is. I don't think I really missed much, it seems like. From what I've heard, I really haven't even watched the highlights of it, because from what I've heard, there's really no redeeming qualities of that game for the Jets. Justin Fields looked off. Run game couldn't get going. Defense, stupid penalties, stupid decisions. I've heard Brandon Stevens looked horrible once again. Michael Clemens with the roughing the passer, 3rd and 20, whatever it was. Not great. You expected better for sure, especially after coming off that Pittsburgh game where they were really, the offense was clicking on all cylinders. You were hoping that would continue, but it didn't. But Sunday is another day, guys. I think what everyone expected, I don't think anyone really expected a win. I think there were plenty of people, myself included, that were hopeful of a win, of like, oh, maybe they sneak one past the Bills coming off a really great win versus Baltimore, coming back, maybe caught sleeping a little bit. I think you expected to see what Miami did last night, Thursday Night Football versus the Bills. Hang with them, hang tough, and you're probably outclassed by the end and you're not going to win the game, but at least you made it a fight. I think Miami had it tied up 21-21 in the fourth quarter. That's all I was really hoping for from last week. Just look competent versus a Super Bowl contender. But, you know, things happen. This is a new regime. It's Aaron Glenn's first real face with adversity as a head coach. We'll see how he responds. I think he's going to be okay. Justin Fields going to be out. He has the concussion. We'll see, guys. Going into this Sunday, it's a tough matchup. Tampa's a good team. They're going to fight hard. It's Aaron Glenn's first road game as a head coach. I think they're going to play a little bit better. I think Tyrod's actually give him a better shot, which, I mean, that's not a great indictment on Justin Fields. But I think that being able to throw the ball down the field more consistently, which Tyrod allows them to do, especially with this offensive line, I think he'll have that shot. He's always been that player, though, Tyrod. He's always held on to the ball too long because he wants his receivers to get down the field and he wants to chuck it deep. The problem is Tyrod's like 6 foot 180, basically. I don't know what his actual measurements are, but he's thin, he's skinny, he breaks easy, and he's taken a lot of hits that he really didn't need to take because he holds onto the ball for too long. I think with this offensive line, I think he's going to have that shot to get the ball down the field a little bit better. Hopefully he can stay upright and not get hurt. I mean, I'm assuming Brady Cook is going to be the third quarterback. I'm not sure if that's been announced yet. I'll look that up eventually. But yeah, Justin Fields, maybe you need a little reset after concussion. Sit him down for a week or two. Hopefully he can find it again. But last week was ugly from what I heard. Defense needs to be a lot better. I mean, they should have won that game versus Pittsburgh. You give up 34 points. I mean, if you score 32 points, you should win the game pretty much every time. Defense can't be giving up 34 points. Can't be giving up 30 again. Back-to-back weeks giving up 30 points is rough. You're not going to win in the NFL like that. Stupid penalties. They have to be better. Quinn Williams came out last night or yesterday and said that the defense made a pact to never allow 200 rushing yards again. What a disgusting number that is, 200 rushing yards. Better back it up because that's really going to be embarrassing if Bucky Irving's just running all over you on Sunday. I think some things to look out for. The Bucs love the screen. They love throwing it to Bucky Irving in the flat and the screen. Need Quincy Williams to come up big. He hasn't been the same player. Neither is Jamien Sherwood, for that matter. He's not looked great, especially after that big contract. Those guys need to be on top of their game this week. They need to look fast. Right now, they both kind of look... It's not even that they look... They don't look good, obviously. They don't look horrible. It's not like they don't know what they're doing. They're playing with effort. They don't look comfortable in this defense at all. They don't really look like they know what their role is in this new scheme. And maybe that's just something that, you know, it's a whole new scheme. It's a whole new DC. It might take a couple weeks to gel. You hope that that's done in preseason, but obviously it wasn't. They both look hesitant. They're not playing with that like hair on fire type of mentality that you've seen the last couple of years from them. Quinnen looks good. I think the defensive line is going to be fine. Michael Clemens, I just kind of want to fire into the sun at this point. I don't think he should have made the team to begin with. He made the team, I'm assuming, just out of a numbers game where they needed edge players who could stop the run because it was Jermaine Johnson and, you know, who else? Braden McGregor. Like, you need someone, and he's a competent NFL player. I don't even really know if he should be an NFL player. He's cost this team so many times with just stupid mental errors. And I get it. He's big and he's strong and kind of scary. And, you know, as a rookie, those press conferences where he was like very quiet and just one-word answers and we'd give the long pause. It was really entertaining at first. Like, oh, this guy's sick. He's awesome. It gets old real quick when you're kind of like a fake tough guy. And it's the same thing as last year. Deion Dawkins called it last year. They're fake tough guys. That's what Michael Clemens is. He's talking about Michael Clemens. And the Bills embarrass Michael Clemens every single time they play him. I think it's time to get rid of him. I don't know who you're going to replace him with, but give anybody a shot at that point. Or make another trade. You did it with Harrison Phillips and Jawan Briggs. Jawan Briggs looks like, what a steal of a trade that was right now. He looks like a very good interior defensive lineman. Like, that's what you need. That was great scouting by Muji to make that trade. But yeah, I'm not sure what I fully expect. Again, maybe I'm just sick in the head, but I kind of think they're going to win this game. I think Tyrod's going to give them a little bit of a boost offensively. Yeah, any given Sunday, you never know. Let's say 24-23 Jet victory Sunday. They eke it out. That's what I'm going with. 24-23 Jet victory. I'm not going to say last second field goal. I think it's going to be a defensive stand that wins it. Where the Bucs have the ball, whatever it is, a minute and a half left, down 24-23, and the defense holds. That's what I'm going with. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Do a little recap Monday. Have a good weekend.